2-pointer? Oh, yeah. Nah, that's not a 3-pointer. That's 2.5. Where's Barry?
Another one fucking point. Played 2 weeks and I've had 1 6 games.
Can't remember. I'm on rubber. I'm on ranking.
Don't listen to him, mate. I'll fucking punch you.
Don't listen to him. Look at your feather. Don't get the piss out of you in front of all your mates.
What are you, Jordy?
So watch Trade Spotting. No, Snatch.
Nothing.
No, Lock Stock. One of them.
Sorry, I should have been years ago. Something really wrong with your eyes, mate. Do it now. I like reading shit because I can see what's going on fucking externally without being there 24 hours a day.
Nice try, mate.
Can't you that? You can get the pressure.
Nicole? How will I survive?
Hello. Nice little shot from Robbo there. Very hard to get the red out with 2 shots here, if not impossible. A lot of players would tend to run away from the red there. It's a better shot what Robbo's played, laying right up on it, giving him no option to get it out. Rona's got no choice but to lay up on this red. And then you'll find Robbo will leave the white nearly touching the red again. And that's game over. Right. Robbo electing to take the reds here. They look pretty good. I think the black goes into the corner and the middle. That one red right beside the black. So ball he's got to get on, I'd say. Could even be his last ball. Stun it in up the top, a long red. No, he's picked the gap there. That's beautiful. He's got on it now. Plain sailing now. Nice out. Cracking break from Robbo there. I think you might find him forced into taking the reds here. They're not a bad option. Those two that are together there, he's just looking at now, whether he can get it into that middle that's closest to him or get behind it and play it into the opposite middle, I'd say. Also the ball up the top, at some stage he's got to get up in the balk, get on that into the middle too. Oh, just hit half ball on the red. A little bit of he's just played to get on it into the middle. If he drops this in and has a long yellow. It's a nice shot. I'd play a deep screw shot here myself. Try to screw into the side cush. You can play to just run into the yellow, but you've got to hit it right. Shot. It's a nice shot. multiple options here. I'd suggest pot this in the corner and screw over to the side rail and pot the yellow in the same corner. That's it. That's it. Lovely shot. Roll this in, straight on the black in the middle. And there's one for the little guys. Nice break from Ronan there. Not quite straightforward though there with those two reds together. Don't like yellows with the one on the side cushion, the one blocked over there by the other two reds. I think, yeah. I think it's got to be reds, but no. It's going yellow. Can't see an easy out here. Ooh. It's an error. Very dangerous giving this man 2 visits here on the reds. You might notice here he's taking quite a long time. You notice, especially with the top players like Benny Noonan, Robbo, they map out the whole situation, and that's what you got to do. Lovely shot there. Ball down the rail, ball down the rail. Then cut the one in the corner and come out for the middle red. That's the way I see it. Yep. Come across a little further than he would have liked, kissing off that yellow, but still got options. He can come around the back of the 3 yellows, get on it in the same pocket as this red, or he can cut it in thin with a bit of check side, come up for it in either of the top corners. Surprises me that he's taking this ball first, but it's a lot better cueist than me. Bridging over the top of the ball makes this shot a lot more difficult than... Now, Ronan with the chance to level it up. It's a nice shot. Got on the hardest ball early. Just overplayed it a touch. He's a bit thinner cut than he would have liked, but I think you still cut it in. Plain ball, you don't have to do anything with the white. You make this shot, this is the game ball. Oh, he's dug into it a bit, he's come out alright. Multiple options now. He's still not in ideal position. I think he's still on the wrong side of this yellow. He can't get back down this way, but can just drop it in and he'll have a shot on the yellow to cut it in and come back up for the black, but it'll be a longer pot than he would have liked. If he's just gone through to the other side of that yellow, it's much easier. Then you just run through, roll them both in fractions when you're on the wrong side of the ball. I think he's looking at going around 3 cushions here. He's just played the 1. This is a fairly big shot now. Bridging over the red. Just got to come back up for the black too. Not easy. He might be just off from the red. Yeah, costly mistake there. Big chance to go 2 all. He'll be kicking himself. Robbo's a little bit straighter than he would have liked on this. He might have to force run through with a bit of left hand side. No, he's come back up. Ooh, very close to the black. Lovely shot. 3-1 to Robbo. One of each. I think he'd really like the reds here, but preferably not the ball over the hole. He's just going to bounce his bad one out. That is a sensible shot. You're 3-1 up, you got the bloke under a lot of pressure. You got the good balls. Just promote your dead red. A lot of pressure on Ronan now. All Robbo's balls are sitting up fat. And he hasn't really left Ronan much. Clever shot. Ronan's looking at his last shot, unless he does something. Cover something up, or possibly double this red back over. Double the yellow back over this corner, but I don't like it. It's got a... Oh, he's played the triple. Wow, well, he's waved to the fans as well. Still in trouble. Really needs to Maybe get this over the hole and pray. It's not a bad option, really, under the circumstances. Robbo says, have some more pressure. 2 shots. Now, with this situation, you can get 2 out in 1 shot and stun the white so you're on the other yellow. That's the way I see it. He's gone for the pot and dismount, and didn't get the pot, and now he's in trouble. Big trouble. Can't really see much here. About the best shot I can think of is play this yellow and tuck the white in behind the red, but not that yellow, the other one. No. Robbo, big chance here to make it through. 6 balls in the black and he'll be in the semi-final. Ideally you'd like to be about where the black is with the white. Actually, you can just roll this red in that's beside the black. No, he's playing the other red. I don't like this. I'd play the red on the left-hand side of the black. Just pick the gap so you can roll the other red in and be on the other red back the other way. It's a bit hard to show without a pointer. That's a nice shot. He's just kissed it over. Nothing wrong with that. Well controlled. Didn't kiss it too far. Just and Robbo makes his 4th consecutive Pro-Am semi-final. This is a rare treat. You are watching the father of the world #1 ranked snooker player. This is Ian Robertson training. Knocking in long ball after long ball. If anyone ever wondered, well, maybe, why Neil Robinson was the best long potter in the world, this could be the reason. Like father, like son. Maybe not. But what you're seeing here is probably what got Neil to the top. Dedication to play it over and over and over. That's what it takes, folks. The old saying, don't play till you can pot it, play till you can't miss it. We could be here a while though. No offence, Ian. Lovely guy. Ooh. Actually, he used to play quite a bit, Ian, back in the day. He owner of, what's it called? Over at Ringwood, Classic Q. When I first started playing pool, about in '96, I think, I remember him bringing Mark and Neil to the tournaments. Both of them, their cues were taller than them, and look at them now. One's a world champion at snooker, one's an Australian champion at 8-ball. There's an argument I often have with people over natural ability versus dedication and practice. I don't think anyone's born naturally good at a sport. You know, Tiger Woods with golf. You know, he started hitting golf balls when he was 2 years old. I think 95% of it is hard work in any sport. What's the score over there? We're just waiting on Nick Hoare versus Andrew Bosman to see who gets through to the semi. Andrew Bosman, a great player. Haven't seen much of him lately, but he's back in town and doing well in this tournament. And Nick Hoare, great player in his own right too. Blast from the past. 98, he made the state team, I believe.
Yeah, 3-all.
Yeah, I've just been confirmed it's 3-all over there. And in the foreground here, you can see we've got Brett Rogers and Peter Butterworth going off for a little bit of cash. If you think I was kidding about the repetitive, look at Ian Robertson over there. He's still knocking those balls down over and over and over. You know, you can take 10,000 people and one by one they'll fall away. Maybe it's after an hour, after 10 hours. But the true champions, they just keep on going, keep on trying till they succeed. Focus on improving it, improving it, improving it. Takes a lot of dedication to get to the top. That's why often you find autistic children can be brilliant at certain things. I think because they have that concentration, that focus, they can just concentrate on the one thing and do it over and over and over. Whatever it is. It's, you know, very easy to get bored, and it becomes like hard work. I remember watching Neil down at Q Sports doing lineups after lineups after lineups on the snooker table. All different versions of it, over and over and over. Look at that, Ian's still going. He's just knocked 2 balls in clean. Going for a third. This is what I'm talking about. Repetitive, repetitive, repetitive. You have to get better. Even if you're doing things the wrong way, you're still going to improve. Maybe slower than if you were doing them the right way, but you know, you have to improve just doing it over and over. There's different drills you can do if you've got a table and some time by yourself. Many different drills. You can practice any kind of shot you want. For example, bridging shots. Nobody likes bridging shots. Everybody says one of their least favourite shots. I guarantee you, you don't very often see someone practicing bridging shots, you know, for 3 hours straight, or even 30 minutes. If you think you struggle with bridging shots, I dare you. Go find a table, even 30 minutes a day for a couple of weeks. Play bridging shots over and over and over. Work on getting a solid base, you know, work on focusing on where to hit the cue ball. When you elevate the cue, what you're doing, I guarantee you within no time at all, your bridging shots will be 1,000% better. You know, playing balls off the cushion, practice them over and over. Not many people practice the shots they're no good at, but that's what you got to do. Mark's just gone over there to have a bit of a word. He's given him a few pointers. Quite amusing, because I guarantee you many years ago it was the other way around. But I guarantee you, it's where the boys got their dedication. Mark Robinson was not born being able to pot a ball like that over and over and over. And unfortunately, there's no shortcuts. You want to get better, you got to do the time.
Oh, did you see it fucking explode on me?
And Nick Orr has beaten Andrew Bosman 4-3. So the semi-finalists are Mark Robertson, Michael Scarry, Nick Orr, and who was the other one? Ben Pottinger. I think they're just waiting to do the draw for the semi-final now. Got Ronan here. Mr. High Swum the Amsterdam Canal. Just wants to give a shout out to all his mates.
No, I don't.
Not sure if that meant no, he doesn't have any mates, or no, he doesn't want it.
I'll agree after this.
Just kidding. Great bloke, Ronan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he had a bit of a chance there when it was 2-1 down, 4 yellows. Ooh.
I had the first frame I chopped up and lost the white.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Gotta take your chances when you're playing Robbo.
that's it. So he doesn't give you too many opportunities. What's going on? Ooh, Robbo versus Scary has been played probably about 854 times in the last week in their lounge room as they have a pool table at home. This will be grudge match. Guarantee you, Scary wants to be the man to knock him off, to stop him winning his 4th ProAm title in a row. And we have the toss of the coin. One thing I will say about these two, very competitive. Michael Scurry has more determination than the average bear. Never write him off. Robbo has more skill than the average bear. So never write him off either. This will be a cracker of a match. Scary with the big break. Oh no. The curse. How many times? How many times does that happen? Robbo with ball in hand. Plenty of options. And this is what I'm talking about. This is where the first visit to the table, open table, the players, they assess the whole situation. They don't rush into anything.
Pikey, super commentator.
Bozzy, great to see you, man. See you later. Robbo's looking at the yellows here, I believe. I think he'll... interesting. Not a bad shot. Quite... might have a gap through to this yellow. And if he ends up pretty square... no, he's come back the other side. That's alright too. Still plenty of options. I'm thinking if he gets down on the back rail here, or the top rail, whichever you call it, you can pot the yellow in the corner and nudge that one that's in the middle of the cushion up and beyond the one down the cushion. That's where I'd be trying to get to. Bottom rail, so you got a shot on that yellow to move the other yellow off the cushion and beyond the one down the rail. Robbo is very clinical too. He likes to do things very methodically in his specific order that he's mapped out. If he picks the map, and then if you stay in position, things stay simple. Not sure what he's looking at here. Screwing back, obviously, but different. And maybe he's going to play the train Jackie combination down the cushion. That's a lovely shot. Lovely shot. Oh, and we've got the Barry Hearn of Pools just turned up here, Steve Jamison. Great little tournament you're running here. Oh, Robbo's coming. Oh no, he's alright here. Just flick this with a bit of side. Come out for the black in the same corner as the yellow. He'll just flick this in with a touch of right hand side. Depends how square he is on it, but I think he's got enough to just flick it in. Yeah. He's got a paddock to land in. Now, this is where all the practice comes in. Standard shot like this, medium length. You only knock those in that consistently when you've played that shot many, many times before. No danger in Robbo's head of ever missing that black, because he has confidence and faith in his practice. Robbo with the big break now. He's potted a red ball. I'm suggesting yellows look very appetising here. Notice straight away he's looking at that yellow that's near the two reds. The only one that's a bit tricky to get on. He's just assessing what he's going to do with it. Notice the way he's screwed across the table there to get on the one that was on the side rail near the corner. Just gets rid of those little tight balls early, keeping many options open. The earlier you get rid of these tricky, difficult balls, the easier the out becomes at the end. A lot of players, they take the easy balls, and as they get further into the out, it becomes harder and harder and harder. You'll notice with the top players, it's the other way around. Generally, the out becomes easier and easier. He's missed that one down the cush. Scary here with a chance. Red ball's in play. Totally focused on the balls and the table. Calculating what he's going to do. Doesn't mind a double, Scary. This is... no, he's decided to go this way. That's a lovely shot. He's took that off the yellow so as to open up this red, as it didn't go in either of those bottom corners. That was a great shot. One nil to Mark. Oh yeah, Robbo big chance to go 2-0 here. And Robbo goes 2-0. This is where Skerry's determination just kicked up a notch. A lot of players, they go, make a mistake, lose the frame, go 2-0 down. They drop off a bit, they lose the intensity. The difference with the champions, the difference with Skerry, his intensity goes up. His will goes up. He has the fight. Unfortunately, he's come up dry on the break there though. So 2 breaks, 1 in off and a dry break. Similar to a few of his results, unfortunately. The last Pro-Am, Robbo had the run of the balls off the break, 5 outs I think. There's another great match with Mick Hill and Michael Skerry at Geelong a few years back. And it was just the breaks that cost Skerry. He fought all the way with Mick, but there's 3 breaks and 3 in offs, I think. It's a crucial part of the game. I think Robbo, I'm not sure what his plan is here. He's playing a double. Wow, that's a great shot. Ballsy. That's good. You've got to have a lot of confidence in your doubles for that. Because if he misses that first opening shot, it's open table, Skerry gets the good reds. He had to know 100% he was getting that double. I don't know what's going on here, but Barry Hearn of Pool, Steve Jamison, is just hooking me up with some kind of monitor and an app on the iPhone. My coach. I believe it could be something to do with heart rate monitor, maybe? Oh my goodness. I don't know why they want to know what my heart rate's doing. I'm not getting that excited with the commentary, but I do like good pool. But Robbo will come off 1-2 rails here and be on the red in the middle. He just didn't quite come as far as he would have liked, but that's still alright. He'll take the corner ball. He'll make sure he doesn't come too far, so that he can roll the red in and roll the black in. See, if you come too far, then when you pot the red, you're running into the yellow. So he wants to stay this side of the red. That is... looks pretty straight from here. It's hard to see the angle, but I think it's alright. By his mannerisms, it's fine. Just rolls forward on this. That's where that positional shot is crucial. Like, crucial that you don't go the wrong side of that ball. Everything's simple if you stay on the right sides. And that's a big part of being a great player. Your positional play makes the game so much easier. A lot of players who perhaps don't have the technique of Robbo, they put so much energy into potting the balls that they lose a bit of position, where I think Robbo with the break again. Oh, I was about to say, see how he controlled that white, but another ball's come along and cannoned it in off. It's one of the cruel things with this game. You never know what's going to happen on the break. You can scare you with a good opportunity here. Balls are spread wide. I guarantee you he will not have given up. I'm looking at yellows here. There's an argument for reds too, but that one on the side rail I don't like too much. Yeah. He's played the reds. He's got on that ball first shot. Almost screwed it off, but didn't. He's got to just stun this in, I'd say. And roll it in. It's alright. He can run through and nudge the black here. Might be an option. Cut this ball in, nudge the edge of the black. Brings the black into play, and he stays on the reds. Yeah. That's a good shot. He's overplayed it a little, I would say. But he's still got a shot. Cut this ball in. Make sure you don't go in off in the opposite middle. Hopefully get on that ball down the cushion. Oh. Well. Robbo with a golden chance to move into his 4th consecutive Pro-Am final. 6 balls and the black. Screws back, gets on this ball. You might find him screw down past the middle pocket here to be on that ball into the corner. And this is another example of, ideally he'd like to be just past straight on this yellow, so he can play it and then play the other yellow. If you come too short, he's come out for the other one, that's alright. He's used the angle to force it off the rail and be out. Can roll this in and be on the one in the middle, or he could play it with a touch of check side and be on it in the corner. I guarantee you his next ball will be the one between the 2 reds though. That's perfect. He's just played the roll so he can cut this in the middle. See how he's on the right side of the yellow here? So you just roll it in and you're naturally running up towards the yellows. If he was off to the other side of the yellow, this would be a lot harder, but now it's just roll in. It's all about being in the right position. Obviously that's a lot easier said than done, but practice. The top players, their positional play is as good as it is because of years of practice. He's rolled through it tiny bit more. It's hard to tell the angle from here, but he's still alright. I still don't know what's going on with this monitor they've hooked me up.
We're trying to hook you
It's
up.
linked via Bluetooth to an iPhone app called My Coach. I have no idea what's going on here. Robbo's played the run through on that. This is a little bit tougher than just because that last shot he was slightly off where he wanted to be, but I guarantee you, well, I don't guarantee you, but I'll back Robbo with his cueing ability to knock this in. Gets himself set. See how he's got up a couple of times? He's just got to get himself set in the right spot so he knows everything's right before he plays the shot. Lovely, lovely shot. You notice how he made sure of everything there? Robbo's won 4-0. He's through to his 4th Pro-Am Grand Final. The other semi still going. Nick Hoare versus Ben Pottinger. Well done, well done. Robbo, how do you feel about making your 4th consecutive Pro-Am Grand Final?
Yeah, pretty good, playing well. It's nice to know a lot of the practice actually pays off. So,
Mate, I have just been telling him about that.
yeah.
None of this, you weren't born like this.
No, I've been basically, Mick and I have been playing a race to 11 pretty much every day, and never really done that with my 8 ball. So it's it's good to get the chocolates and just let everyone know out there you work hard and you get the results.
Exactly what I was saying. So we were watching your old man practice there, the long balls. I said, this is maybe where Neil, the greatest long ball potter in the world.
Yeah.
So when you were young kids, did he set you up, practice drills and things like that?
Here's one that he wanted to get us to do, and he really tried to get me to do it. This will tell you the extreme of the cue action that my dad wanted us to have. We were watching the Olympics, and he saw that the archers try to release the arrow between heartbeats. So he tried to teach me how to strike the ball between heartbeats. I'm not lying. That's for real. And I lasted about 5 minutes, and he drove me nuts. But that's how far he took the technique.
This is what I was telling you. People aren't just born natural champions. It takes a man like Ian Robinson to create that drive in their children. Some people might call him out there, lunatic, whatever. But you need that. You need... Strike the ball between heartbeats. Well, I've heard it all. It's true though. I believe the snipers, when they're shooting, they empty their lungs of all air, so they're perfectly still before they take the shot. Yeah, there's a lot to be said for practice. Tiger Woods started belting a golf ball when he was 2 years old. Absolutely. We're going to have some great commentary from the champion, Mark Robertson.
Yeah, well, I guess when you're practicing, it's more about being able to win when you're not playing well. Jake's practiced a lot. Jake McCartney's practiced a lot his whole life, and he's probably got the best B game out of all the top players. And he just won Geelong, and I didn't think he played half as good as he could, but yet he still won it because his B game is so good, and that's what practice does.
That's what I said. You were on a media back there. Wasn't all that hard, but I said, in Robbo's head, he's played this shot 1,000 times before. There's no hesitation that he's going to miss this.
That's it. With that final black I had, it just comes down to you've done the work, you've done the practice. You deserve to knock this in. You deserve to win this match, and you feel like when you go to tournaments, you deserve to win tournaments because you've put more time and effort in than everyone else. You're not going to tournaments hoping to get a run of the balls, and maybe luck might go your way. Maybe your opponents don't play good. Like when I go to tournaments now, I tell Mick that let my opponents have the run of the balls. Let me dry break and them get a ball in every time. Got to be able to control matches when everything's against you. Getting a headset, Pikey?
No, it's not working.
Not working. We can share this one. Hello. Right, we're I was just talking to the mic for about 30 seconds there, and just told the mute button was on. I was saying that two very different styles here of pool. Ben is he's a very good potter. He attacks the balls, just takes the game on, and just leaves his fate in his own hands, really. If he makes the out, he wins. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Where Nick is very, very experienced, a lot more patient, a lot more steady.
Well, that's a lot of the story, Mark.
Yeah. Thanks, Barry. Barry had a few beverages today. That's what I mean with Ben there. He backs his potting. He hasn't thought of any sort of safety here at all. He's just gonna back himself to pot out.
I don't know what's going to go on that last yellow there up the top, but there we go. So you got one or two?
He's got one, Barry.
We got special guest comments from Barry.
Going for this one. Is it a bit brave?
Oh, he's hit that pretty good, I think.
He can get on this now, I think.
He can get on this a couple of ways.
Just run through. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he needed to take longer than half a second.
He's tried to play that a bit like me. He tried to play it with side off the top cushion, get him behind it.
If you're going to play that way, I probably would have preferred him to play like more of a bottom left off two.
Yeah.
He's probably got a deep screw off 1, 2, 3 cushions.
Rusty Wheeler style.
This is awful, really. I don't know really what he's done there. I don't think. He was actually playing for the right hand centre pocket. If he missed that jaw, maybe it was a chance. But
this is a classic example of we've just watched Robbo map out some beautiful pot outs.
Yeah.
Where Ben is more ball by ball kind of.
Yeah.
Big pots to get into.
You got time to work out the outs, work out exactly where you want to land, so you don't have to play a big recovery shot. The idea is to not have to play recovery shots. They're there as a do or die. Okay, now I've got to play this massive shot. You shouldn't be relying on them or expecting to play them. Still feel like you're going to spill your drink on me, Barry.
I will.
You're swaying. You're using me as just a leaning post.
I think we could be looking at Ben's last shot of the tournament here.
Charming language, Barry. All the viewers out there.
I'm not talking the mark.
I don't even know what you're really trying to do here. Hopefully kill the ball.
Nick. Yeah, he's got a bit on me, Barry. It's alright.
Robbo's a bit wet. He's not up to the final.
From Barry. That's an interesting shot there. I would have played the one over the pocket, but each to their own. Stop it, Barry.
Robbo just drives himself off the final.
Have
Barry's
you,
getting a little intimate here.
you still getting served at the bar, young Barry, or where's management?
What he wants to do is actually land on the far left-hand cushion, so he can just clip it.
Unbelievable.
Oh, sunshine.
Now he's got a
Unbelievable.
scrub. It should be fine.
I could have been ready.
Don't try and get too close on the black here. Just come out a couple of feet, back yourself to pot. This is pretty simple black.
Come on, Nick.
Yes.
It'd be nice to see Nick 4 make a final.
That's it. He's played that alright.
So,
Probably overhit it a little bit, but
Pretty
played it
much
alright.
perfect.
Yeah, he's
The white will be pretty safe.
3-0 up. 3-0 up, and the yellow where it is, he's not missing this. Very steady player. Wow.
Oh,
okay.
wow. Like I said, the white's pretty safe though.
very steady
Not
player.
sure. Okay, I'm wrong. I guess I'm wrong. Don't know what else to say about that. Just cue it in. Don't play that in or over. You know, just knock it in.
It's a good position. You in, Robbo?
Huh?
This one.
Yeah, I'm in the playing. Oh, hang on.
Wow. Wow.
But this is the funny things that happen, you know. When you don't put a guy away, you think, oh, I can just play this in or over, and it'll be fine. You never know. And I tell you what, if Nick doesn't pot this and Ben wins this, it's match on, because Nick will be pretty devastated about how this has happened. It's pretty good.
Oh, it's in.
All right, Nicky boy, here we go.
All the best, Robbo. Well, there you go. You heard it from Mark himself. Practice. That's what it's all about. Well, luck there, Ben. Got any words for the audience?
Nah, mate. Nah. Best player won.
Yes.
Congratulations to Laura Robertson and Nicholas Hoare. Finalists,
Barry Herner's just doing his pre-match speech, aka Steve Jamison.
Congratulations to Vince Scary and Ben Hollinger for a great tournament as well. Last 4. Thanks to those guys. Congratulations.
Alright, we're in for a cracker here. Blast from the past, Nick Hoare versus Mark Robertson. Going for his 4th consecutive Pro-Am title. It'll be an interesting match. Nick's a bit of a grinder. I don't think he's going to get enough opportunities off Mark is the problem. Mark. There won't be all that many mistakes, I don't think. So Nick's going to have to make the most of his chances. Mark Robertson can play both games, so if Nick's going to play the grinding game, he's going to have to do it well. Scary's just shaking his head saying... No, actually no, Scary's not saying. What's your opinions on this match, Scary?
I think Mark's going to get smashed.
Oh, he says Mark's going to get smashed. Did you hear that, Mark, when you watch this? How do you feel about your match with Mark?
I couldn't play any worse.
He doesn't really mean that. I've seen him play worse. Nah, a couple of your breaks again.
Yeah, I know. The first one really annoyed me, and I think I lost it right from the start. So
Yeah.
It pissed me off basically.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
That's it. Yeah. What is the go with this monitor here, Jojo?
We need like an iPhone 5 or something. To be able to,
Is that connected to that?
go through like Bluetooth.
So what's it doing at the moment?
Nothing. So we haven't been able to connect it to a phone.
Okay. Alrighty. How are we looking, Dan? Everything set to go? Mate, just like to take a moment. This is all made possible by the great efforts of one CueballTV. Mr. Dan Lynch himself here. Set up everything. Unbelievable. So, if you can, support him. I just hope we can get this bigger and better. He does it all off his own time. It's crazy. Good for the game. Alright, Nick Hoare with the first opening break. It's come up dry, and the balls are spread like Nutella on a piece of white bread. Actually not. They're not really Nutella because they're red and yellow, but yeah. I think, oh, this is great. We got Michael Scary's joined me in the commentary here.
Yeah, come to watch some average pool.
Open table here, first frame. Robbo's taking on the yellows. It's good on that tricky one behind the black there, first shot. Lovely. Notice how the good players do that. The out gets easier as they go.
Pretty much. Get on the hard one straight away and off you go. If it doesn't work out, then you can pretty much play safe.
Yeah.
It's a good shot there by Mark. He pretty much meant exactly that. The yellows that he's looking at now, I'm not sure whether they're both on. The one behind it passes. If it's iffy now, it probably does, but I think he'll pop this one and screw back to where he is now. That's it. And if he's landed on the one near the red in the centre of the table, he'll possibly take that.
Yeah, that's the only ball here that he might even cut this in and be on it in the corner.
He won't be playing this because he's bridging over.
Yeah, he's just checking it out.
I'd say now if that yellow in the centre of the table passes, he'll probably play that.
I don't think it does. He's looking at running through on this corner yellow.
No, I think it does, but
he's going to play the corner yellow and be on the one in the middle next, I'd say. Yep. He's looking a couple of options here. Screw in between the gap, or can he run through just past the red and play the yellow into the middle?
I think he should be maybe screwing across if he can. That way he's a choice to land on both balls. Even if he cans the one that's nearest the yellow like that, he should still be okay. But saying that, he's snooged himself.
Got a bad kiss on the red there.
It's pretty unlucky there. It was quite unlucky. Anyway, just hoping to get out of this now and leave Nick with one shot. Doesn't really want to leave Nick with two.
Yeah, you got to hit the yellow here.
He'd probably come off the back rail here.
Yeah.
And he might even have a go and put it in the centre. Or if not, if you can hit it sort of directly up top of the table. Basically, you just don't want to foul here. He might even come off.
He might even just lay up on it, just roll up to it. There's a lot to be said for keeping the yellow alive too.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good shot there.
Yeah.
Puts it back in the mix. Running up to it wasn't really a good idea because Nick's got a red on.
This situation will suit Nick though. He's played a lot of 8-ball. He knows what's going on. He's in no rush here.
No, you probably see a lot of old school tactics come in now with Nick. Bit of push and shove, but he's done well to get to the final, so it wouldn't surprise me if he did have a go at the out here. He must be feeling really good. And Nick is a very good player. He's been out of the scene for a while and starting to get back into it again, I think.
Yeah, I was just saying before 98 he made a state team.
This is the one shot that he has to get. If he misses this, it could.
Wow.
It could set now the tone for the rest of the match. If he'd rolled that in and got it, and cleared up from there, then
that's right. He'd be feeling very good.
Yeah. But now, just with that one shot, if Mark now makes the out here, I see him running away with it very quickly.
Still tricky to get on that last yellow though.
Well, Mark's having a look where the white has to travel. So basically, if he wants to come off the bottom cushion and then up towards the black and the red, and if he nudges into the black, he's fine. It should be fine. But he really wants to roll up and nudge into the red.
Yeah, I think.
But I don't think the yellow goes in the corner pocket anyway. So
no, he's got to move one of the reds.
Yeah.
He needs to cut this in thin, maybe with a touch of check side.
Yeah, maybe come back up into the red and yellow. So it's a really good shot.
Oh my goodness. That was a little bit lucky. He's put his hand up to apologise.
It was a bit lucky, but at the end of the day, he got the chance. He got the chance to do that. So
like you say, that can be a big difference at first frame of the match.
One 0. 4 to go. Was it race to 4 or race to 5?
Race to 5.
Race to 5. So 4 to go for 4 in a row for Mark. It's pretty impressive. So I think Nick could have played a little bit differently then. He could have probably laid a snooker.
Yeah, it surprised me a bit that he didn't.
The out was quite hard. So he doesn't need to try and out pot Mark or anything like that. Just keep it simple. That's all Mark's trying to do. As you'll see him play, we'll try and keep it simple. And if Nick does that, well then it should be a close game. But don't try and run racks that aren't there.
Nice cracker of a break there too. One of each potted.
Probably take yellow here. Depends on what he's on. It's a bit hard to see from here.
Yeah, he may play this yellow and nudge the other yellow towards the middle pocket. He's played the control shot.
I wasn't sure whether he could do that, but I was about to say that he might run into those reds there if he's got the angle, and that could kill them. So, and he's done that. He's done that perfectly. So he did mean that.
Yeah. And held on the yellows perfectly.
And now by killing those reds, it just makes his makes the percentage of him winning this frame even better if he does miss. So, just to keep that in mind.
Just made a little nudge out on the yellow there. Probably stop on the black here.
No, he needs to make a decision now on whether to go up for that yellow. This out is a bit tricky. He doesn't want to. He's taking his time on it, so it's good.
I think stun into the black here. Play the other yellow and stun into the black.
All the balls are on, so you don't really want to start moving things around.
That's a good shot. He's got the angle to come back up.
I think it did slow up a little bit, but I don't know whether he wanted that much angle.
I think it's.
So you might see Mark now drift down
just past the middle. Try to get on the ball.
Mark's going to just miss the middle pocket here and drift down to the yellow on the bottom rail. Oh, okay. Now he's played that pretty bad. See what he's done now is he can. If you remember Mark lining up the black before and the yellow in the centre pocket, he was going to nudge into the black and push the black towards the corner pocket out in the open. So
yeah. He should push this in pretty much a straight line towards the corner.
Just got to be careful he doesn't pot the blackie up.
Yeah, you don't overplay it.
Great shot. That's a great shot. But that wasn't a fluke. He was playing for that shot from 3 or 4 shots ago. He did line it up. So Brett and Pete, I think, are playing for a few hunch.
Yeah?
I don't know, I'm just making it up. They're playing for something. I'd say it'd be 50 or 100.
Yeah,
I'd say it'd be about $50.
Well, I think
I'm not sure the scores.
I'm presuming it's just 50, but...
And Brett seems to be turning down a little bit.
Here we go, Nico with the big break.
Nice controlled break there. Couple of yellows gone dead.
Potted a red.
I think reds are probably the way to go here. Not sure if you can play the red in the centre of the table, the corner pocket, whether that yellow's in the way. But he's not even looking at it, so I'd say it wouldn't be on.
Yeah, a little bit tricky here to pot out, but...
Well, the one that he's looking at now, he might be able to play it in the corner pocket and roll up to where he is now. But it is still a bit tricky. I don't know how hampered he is.
And even then, he's going to have these two on the bottom rail still. You need to clear the first one out to open the second one up, or land on the jackie.
You'd probably play for the jackie.
Yeah.
it would just be too hard to pot one and get back on the other one. You play the Jackie, and worst case scenario, you cover the pocket. This is a hard shot.
Bridging over the yellow. He's cut it in the middle.
Wow.
No, he's got to kiss off the yellow and in off.
So it's 2 visits on yellow balls.
Yeah. You'll notice Mark take his time here and work everything out.
Yep.
He's played for an angle here to.
With those yellows on the side, he might play for the double.
He's going to.
So he'll roll in. What he'll do is he'll pop this one in the corner, roll into the yellow, open them up, and then he might play for the double, the yellow over the pocket, like that. And he could play for a double. Now, not a double in the centre pocket, but a double in the corner pocket, so a yellow on a yellow.
Depending how far apart those two yellows are, he could even just bounce them both out now.
But I assume that he is playing for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now he's a good chance to pot out here with one shot. So, but I don't think he can play the yellow in the centre because I think the black's in the way. But I think you'll see the yellow coming back down the bottom left-hand corner of the table. Alright, he's decided to go a safer way, which is nothing wrong with that, and it's probably the right shot. So just deciding here where he wants to be. Is still a little bit tricky here. He needs one more good positional shot. He's showing you where he wants to land, or where basically you can see where the cue is. He's got about a foot to land in. If it comes up too high, he can play the third yellow in the centre. But if it comes low enough, he can. Okay, so he's got options now.
Can even play the double if he needs to.
He'd probably come off 2 and come up towards the red in the top hand corner and play the yellow in the same pocket. Yeah,
perfect.
And it's just pulled up on him a little bit there, but yeah, just still a good shot.
Another couple of inches would have been nice.
He's given himself a chance, so he'll come back out for the same pocket. Just back yourself, pot it like he's done, and good out there. Good out. 3-0.
3-0.
And Susie, if you're watching at home, just wondering if you've made dinner. So
another nice break from Robbo. Couple of problem balls on the cushion there. I'm thinking reds here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd possibly lean towards the reds, depending on how he wants to go about the out. If he does want to take the out on, if he wants to put a ball over a pocket, but
I can see a shot here. Cut this in the middle, come around 2 cushions and can it into those 2, but it's a bit risky and you're not really on anything after it. So.
Yeah, well the thing is, if you miss the cannon, like you said before, if you miss the pot, that's a great shot. That's a good shot. If you miss the pot and then you open them up, then you leave Nick on an out. So which Mark's not doing that. He could have done that. He's 3-0 up. but he's
Absolutely.
put Nick now under the pump even more by saying, I'm just going to hand you a frame. If you want it, you've got to come and beat me.
Yeah.
So, and this all boils down to that first shot he missed in the first frame. You know, the confidence of Mark gone up, and the confidence of Nick, I think, has gone down. And all these little shots now start to creep into your game. All these little misses start to creep in. So it's still open table.
Mark's on the ridge.
Is he?
Yeah, he potted one off the break.
I can't even remember. I don't even know what date it is.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
Sunday, Mick.
Sunday. Those two.
Oh, off the yellow.
And that's what happens when things are going your way.
Wonder if that black's on in the middle.
Well, in all fairness, things aren't going his way. He's put Nick under the pump, so I'll take that back. So you can see now by Mark playing that first safety shot, opening up the balls, putting Nick under the pump. Nick's missed, and now the out is a lot easier than you know, first glance when you said pot the ball in the centre, come off two, open them up. Now they should all be pretty much roll-ins. So I'm not sure if that black's on in any pocket, but secret is to be down on your shot and don't lift, especially bridging down like that. So I don't know whether both those reds go in the same pocket, but he does want to land low and stun across for the middle red in the right hand corner. Because I think, and he hasn't come far enough.
Yeah, he wanted to be pretty straight on that.
Yeah, because I think the black might go in the centre where that yellow ball is.
He might even be able to screw across into the edge of the black here and still be on the red if it does pass the yellow.
Yeah, a lot of things can go wrong now. So he needs to, you know,
he's looking at.
I don't know, but he might even be able to run through and then hold on the bottom yellow for the red in the top corner. So if he walks around, he's got something in mind here. But
he's looking at screwing into the black, like I said.
Yeah. Well, if that red goes in that corner pocket, then it's probably the shot. But he only just wants to touch the black like that. That's a good shot. Oh, he's still. I say a good shot, but he's still got a bit of work to do.
It goes in the middle, so.
The key to this shot is now to make sure you have a shot on the black. Doesn't matter how far away it is, make sure you got a shot. Because if you don't have a shot on the black, you're basically not going to get back to the table.
It's very awkward to hold this. He's trying to play it with a touch of check side, but even then I
think where he is right now, he'll probably come off two cushions.
Cut it in the corner, yeah.
Well, he might. I'm not sure about the angle, but I don't know whether he'll go up the table off one cushion or off two, or he might be able to come straight back across. But anywhere up near the green spot, say on a snooker table, then he's got a shot on the black, and I back him to pot it if he's got his hand on the table. So just key here is to have a shot on the black. Worst case scenario, he puts it over the pocket, but I can't see him playing it that soft. So it is very tricky. I'd probably go up the table here to make sure you don't snook yourself. He's played that absolutely perfect. Wow.
Checked it up.
It's a great shot.
And 4-0.
There's a good out there. Good couple of key shots.
4-0.
And 4-0 to Mark.
One frame away.
So if he wins this, then he hasn't lost. He didn't lose a frame in the semi, and might not lose a frame in the final. So there's 9 in a row. Not a bad way to finish off the day. Like Brett now is playing some dude. Yeah, pretty unlucky shot there. So it looks to be 4 in a row for Mark. Can't see him losing this. Probably $1, if that. I wouldn't even put that. Come on, Nick, win a frame. So red ball's here. And already you see Nick slightly out of position already. He's recovered now. I'm not sure exactly how he's going to go about this out. Maybe he's going to drift down now towards the black. Like that. But he never really seemed to have a plan from the start. Just so basically, all Nick wants to do now is pretty much make it a bit hard for Mark now to pot out. And that's not good enough.
Pretty good containing shot. He hasn't left Mark an opening pot.
Mark could possibly easily come off the side left-hand cushion here and hit one of those two, hit that top yellow towards the centre pocket, maybe even snooker Nick back. He doesn't really want to touch any of the balls, what he's looking at now. But yeah, just basically wants to leave Nick kind of a dodgy out. He might just glance off this, covering that red. Yeah. Oh, he's opened it up a little bit. But
does go long now, I think.
Yeah. Well, he's pushed the boat out a bit now, saying, Nick, if you don't pot out with this, quite a hard out still.
If he just probably rolls this in and lands behind the long red, he's a big chance.
Yeah, but if he doesn't, it's game over. So Mark's basically said, pot out now or game over. And I'd probably, if I was Nick here, I'd actually try and sit this red over the pocket. It's hard, but even play the bottom rail first and have the red so it lands on the cushion so Mark can't roll that yellow down.
Mate,
and Mark doesn't really have a shot there.
I think if he's going to win this final, he's got to take these on.
No, not necessarily. Right here, just like that. Well,
nah, you pot the long ball.
Yeah, I still think if Nick would have covered that pocket there or just covered that side cushion, Robbo had nothing, and he put Mark under the pump there. I really thought that was a shot there. I mean, yeah, if he would have potted that, land on this red, then he's got to play the red at the top, land on the other red. He was pushing the boat out a bit.
I just don't like giving Robbo the opportunity to tie you back up.
He's human.
The chance was there to take the frame on.
It was, but I think playing the safety shot there was probably the right shot to do. And look how many more chances. Like, you know, Nick's had another chance now at the frame. Now, what if that red was over the pocket? He could have done anything really. So just Mark wants to get someone to watch this just in case it touches the red first, which we're not going to know anyway. And see what Mark's on there. He's basically covered the pocket on Nick now.
Great shot.
And if it fell, he's pretty much got the game sewed up as well.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Sewn up. So now I think, you know, again, if Nick had have put that ball over the pocket.
I think we're looking at Nick's last visit of the tournament here, unless he does something special.
I don't really know what I'd do here. Either maybe
You could,
probably put the red on the yellow, but even that's not good enough. But it's something anyway.
could play a big shot, cut the ball in with check side and get on this red that's near the yellow. But
I think you're on drugs.
it's about all he's got.
I think you're on coke. More chance of that.
What's he doing here? Doubling it up on top of the
just
yellow?
pushing it over the yellow. Pushing it over the yellow. That's not good enough, but it's something anyway.
It needed to be better than that.
Yeah.
Robbo, 8 balls away from victory.
So now you probably see him just drift across. Sit. Now he'll want to play this yellow slightly off the cushion, just to nudge the red to the bottom rail and open up the pocket a little bit.
Play cushion first off the red. No.
Or that way. Either way.
Either way, yep.
It's just slightly out of position now. So it's a good shot. Now he'll probably try and get onto the middle ball first, possibly. Just like that. But I think he's gone a bit too far. Not sure if that black passes in the bottom corner, so this is probably the better way if he was going for it, which I'd say he was. So he just wants to screw back to about 1.5 foot, or about a foot. And it should be now roll in, roll in. And providing this goes in, well done to Mark on 4 in a row. That's a huge effort.
Not bad, and like you say, 9 frames in a row in the semi and the final.
That's it. Well done, Mark. Well done. Bad luck, Nick, but well done on getting there. Must have played well. It's good to see him back.
Congratulations to Mark Robertson. Once again, the elite ProAm Extravaganza champion.
So Mark's on about 2.5 million now in prize money in this tournament.
He's slowly catching up to his brother.
That's it. Another 94 years at this tournament, he might come close. But
Hey, South Africa had half of the actual South African players. They'd be even better.
anyway, well done on Mark winning that, and again, thanks Dan for coming down and letting us use your equipment.
Yeah, it's awesome. Mark's sending out the group text to let everyone know.
Susie, I won. Get dinner ready. Coming home. And now Brett and Pete are playing again for
Brett's give up on that frame.
50. Probably 50.
I think it's time you and me went off for 50, Mick.
You can come over if you want.
Tonight?
If you want.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Half keen. Hope the missus isn't listening to this commentary. She'll be ringing me, telling me get home. I've got to be back for the 3 o'clock feed tonight.
Is that you or Joel? And that's a foul break there. Pete?
Joel.
Foul break.
Oh. Pete's just given Mick the...
I think Pete said, I don't think it was very politely.
Hey.
No, but we can see you.
What are we coming over for?
Alrighty, I think I'll sign off. Go home and watch
And what?
TV.
Okay.
I'd just like to, first of all, say thanks very much to the players, to Barry and Tony and Drew behind the bar for doing a great job all day long. Well done, guys. It's been a really well-supported event today with in excess of 75 runners and a wonderful job, so thanks to everyone involved. Congratulations once again to Mark Robertson on a tremendous win. 4 in a row. He must be lining his pockets with cash once again. But we'll start with Nicholas, new finalist, coming out of retirement and knocking a few people over this week by the look of it. How did you find it?
Good venue. Side on the tables.
Yeah!
Get my head down. Run out of juice in the final. Sorry about it. Probably played well on the day. No one's so not actually too bad. But yeah, it's next time we'll see how it goes.
Also, Nicholas not only got the finalist check, which Jojo presented to him now. Sorry, Joanne Brown. Not only the finalist, but also best intermediate. So congrats to Nicholas Hoare. Mark, we're getting a bit of a deja vu here.
Some photos.
No camera.
Camera.
It's a bit of a deja vu here. How do you feel getting 4 in a row, mate?
Yes, happy with what I played. Played better as the tournament went on. Had a bit of a tough draw this one. It's tough matches. Nick had a very tough semis with Aussie, who I rated very, very high. So it's really from Nick there. It's good to see him playing again. He's kind of like our 10 years old plus a few, so it's nice playing in the final again. The tournament was ran great. I had a little hissy fit earlier on about something, but that's all wrong with the breeze now. That's all good. Someone spilled beer all over my cue.
That was me.
That was you, Barry. Alright. Seems nice, yeah. But yeah, another really well-run tournament. Running was fantastic. And we'll get to the next one.
And thanks to Jojo for running the tournament today. Fantastic effort to Jojo. Thanks to all tonight for rotating our leading as well. Great commentary, mate. And thanks for giving our table a horsing 9-0 as well. Well done.
Check pot to beat Robo Fun.
Give me that.
Wait, lovely. Thank you.
Thanks again, everyone. The next one will be,
Robo, let it check.
I believe, in June. So we'll have a little bit break.
High five.
It'll be on June 28th.
Make Robo Fun to go in.
And then before that, you'll have the Oldbury Classic take on the Anzac tournament. So, those are the real money. Although there are money matches available with King Brian Rogers or Tweet Hallowell.
Why you?
If you choose to
Me too, oh my god.
Did you get it or?